Sub-goal 562/1000. Best way to earn XP objectives. Game changers. Coin method. Solo seasons. Memberships. Gifts. Supers.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. So Indiana's offense will go to work first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Delay of game. Offense.
A delay of game penalty, just a mistake that you can't have happen at this point of the game and this part of the field. The Hoosiers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. To throw, it's Bradford. Catch in the middle, it's Rivers. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players involved in the game on the first play of the game. Just throw it up and let him go make magic happen.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads it downfield. And he's got it inside the 35.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
And the Hoosiers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's McGowan. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Kennesaw State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe reading something, you know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Rushes on him. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back.
First and 10.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump. Base bait. Base bait.
Looking for a man. It's Bradford. The screen. He can go. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moore. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. A full dive to haul that one in. Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control, that is a special catch.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. A run for the quarterback. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Indiana!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive. And not.
He's going to throw deep right side. Makes a grab for a big play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Bradford. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield very late in the half. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And the Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
He'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. The Hoosiers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Pulls it in down the sideline. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. That was the epitome of a chunk play, and now they've got it first and goal, trying to cash it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's third and goal and third and long. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And the pummeling has started.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
We reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Caught over the middle. It's Rivers. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Right down the gut of the field. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Just complete and utter dominance. will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. So Indiana's offense will get the ball first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football. And
he's going to go for a big one. Makes the grab on the right. Running free. Touchdown, Indiana. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play one. Be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot. They get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Liberty's offense will go to work for the first time. Deep zone coverage here by the defense. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take up the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
He'll try to do it himself. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Flames send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Rivers. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. And the Hoosiers come come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Quickly to the tight end. And the 45 on its way. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback keeps it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's not going to have enough for the first down. Had to get it to the 35, and now a tricky 4th down decision coming. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll immediately call timeout.
In the 4th and inches, man, I'm going for it no matter where I'm at in the field. If I'm in scoring range, if I'm in the red zone, if I'm on the 1, I'm going for it. I have to be able to get inches in these situations. Nice job by the offense.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass, it's Bradford. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sideline and be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. The Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Here's the pressure. Lets it fly on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to throw, it's Nelson. This time he's got his man. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Easy completion on the shuffle.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. With the catch, it's Ross Simmons. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Final play of the quarter coming. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the middle. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. On 4th down, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Balmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Jet sweep to the receiver. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Backed up at their own 13-yard line, it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it up to 25. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Indiana! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Under fire. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. And the Hoosiers are facing 3rd and inches. Turning it on. He's at the 50. Past the 30. The 10. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. The clear defensive strategy here is not to do whatever it was they did on the first play. They'll try to come up. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner is stopped. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. To the air, it's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Indiana. The defense takes matters into its own hands. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive. The Falcons will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. Hoosiers offense will have first crack at this one. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can...
Coming out aggressively. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it in second down coming. Offense in a bunch formation. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Makes the grab right down the middle. He's loose down the middle. 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Once he got some room, it was over.
What an enormous play, the 99-yard touchdown pass. But Palmer, when you're in that end zone and you're backed up and you could take a safety, what's going through your head?
Oh, man, your clock's going off. You know you got to get the football out quick, but I'll tell you, you're also licking your chops because you know in this area of the field, you probably have one-on-one opportunities to the outside. So if you get time and you're able to make an accurate throw, you can hit Hader, and they just did right there, going 99 yards to the crib.
So Bowling Green's offense will take the field for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how's this offense going to have any balance?
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here is the offense on the 3rd play of this drive, getting the first down.
Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. He's at the 10.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
We reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Bradford. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line. But 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions. Now,
touchdown, Indiana! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. The run from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. looking to fire. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first, just steamrolling the defense. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Falcons will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it down the right side. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Hoosiers! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Snap from the gun on third down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Falcons will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Bradford. Looking for a deep man. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And the Hoosiers will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Here's the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Finds his tight end. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? Guys, this offense is already really down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And the Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A low line drive and not his best work. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
Bowling Green, 0.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And I am sure this coaching staff on offense thought if we get a fourth down, we can use our speed on an option play, take the pitch, and pick up the first. But they underestimated the speed this defense has and their tenacity. Great job rallying to the pitch guy, creating a huge turnover on downs.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
Bowling Green.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. The handoff keep working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now on the move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Indiana!
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. starts a drive trying to go up top. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Falcons headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. Hits the crease. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
35, Bowling Green, 7.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win.
The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. going to get the chance to start this game off. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot.
First play taken, a deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Indiana. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Boy, I love the aggressive mindset of this quarterback and offensive coordinator. You see a matchup that you like, you take a shot, and it pays off in a big way for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Clemson's offense out there for their first possession. And out comes this quarterback, Kirk, who certainly had his troubles this season facing an elite corner on the other side. Better be careful, right?
Yeah, he better be very careful, Chris. In fact, anytime that ball is in the air in his direction, chances are he's going to get his hands on it. I think if you're smart, you work away from that corner, pick your spots, and find the right guy that has the guts to go up against this corner and try to make a play.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Wilson. He's going to take off. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. QB keeps it himself. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? The 30. Inside the 20. What an electric play. He shows the speed, but they're able to run him down just short of the end zone. You've got to be disappointed.
What a job of getting into the open space and then showing the speed that he...
Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So, Kurt, Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. To throw, it's Wilson. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And the wideout goes in motion. And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on first down. Swarmed to the pass rush, the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the returner brought down by the coverage teammate. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game.
So the delay of game brings the offense even closer to its own end zone. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. No for the first, but still going. He's in the clear. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. And the offense will use a timeout and a quick meeting on the sideline. First down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Indiana.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. May stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back in motion now. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And the fullback going nowhere, like they stop him for a loss. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's a carry for the fullback. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Will kick it off to begin the second half. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So, second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Kemp. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Well, they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all. And the result is a loss of yardage.
On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Got the first down and still motoring. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Hoosiers. His passing game is still on fire. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And the return man runs out of bounds. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. To throw, it's Wilson. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Offense is back out there on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To dart to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Hey, I get the passing of football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. The Hoosiers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
Defense is coming after him. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made wide open way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Indiana.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Here comes a handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Wilson. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team.
go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. So Indiana's offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, of course, when we talk about this offense, it has to revolve around the guy under center.
Well, anytime you have a guy like this, it always gives you a chance to win a football game. He can do it all. Most importantly, he has a great connection with the offensive coordinator.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got
the ball to the ground. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Warhawks. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Breaks free. And the defense all over that running play. They stop him about the 2. Now it's 2nd down here. And now a carry here for the fullback. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. The 40. Out past the 30. Past the 20. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't get...
Touchdown, Hoosiers! They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Warhawks offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Give it to the big fullback here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Looking to pass. It's Brown. He lets it rip. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Warhawks will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Singleton. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now threatening with a first and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's looking to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Touchdown, Indiana. They finish off the scoring drive. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. To be tight. 17, strong job by the coverage team. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Brown. The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Looking deep down the right side. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Trapped again in the pocket. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. QB keeper all the way. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Team's lightning strike here in the national championship game. That could be a moment you never forget. A punt return to the house in a championship game.
Now, we've been calling national championship games forever. How often do you see a return like this taken all the way back for a touchdown? You talk about a game-changing opportunity for this team. We'll see if they can finish this game off after that.
The Hoosiers will kick this away to start the second half. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
He's back to throw again on the second attempt. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. And they'll use the ground game here. Can't get past the 2, but at least avoid the safety.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Keeping it on the ground here. Has the first down and more. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. With the first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. And they hand it off to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. While moments go backed up close to their own end zone, now threatening with a first and goal. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Indiana. This offense really clicking. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
The coverage team brings it down at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Critical third down play for this offense right here. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Dropping back, it's Brown. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Leaning on the run game here late. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays.
It's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure.
They got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
On another sack, this defense on fire.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed to the running back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll switch it up, looking to throw.
Quick throw to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And the route is on. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.
This one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for...
kickoff to get us underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hoosiers offense has the ball first today. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see, Jesse, where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bradford. He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it up the 30 and still running. He's loose. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Indiana!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Clemson's offense will go to work for the first time today. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He might want another play. Looking to pass, it's Bradford. He unleashes a long one. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. High Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Quarterback may change this route. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Bradford. He's not afraid to go deep. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Touchdown, Indiana! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Clemson will send the punt team out. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Hoosiers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Indiana! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Threads it inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Bradford. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Set to kick this one.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Using his legs, it's Berry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Under fire. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
He's got great speed. And the returner will be brought down. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points?
Got it inside the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Right on target this time. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this